Okay, say that again, just in case the fan was. It's at 12.
It's at over 12,000.
It's at 12,650. And a house typical this size, I'm going to say off of my experience, the number should read between 3,000 and 4,000. So there's a big opportunity in an old house like this to make it a lot more comfortable, to save on your energy bills, to reduce your carbon footprint. It's a win-win situation. We can make a tremendous, I mean, in a house like this, I'm going to say you'd probably see a 50–60% savings. Easy, easy.
And the bottom line is comfort.
Bottom line is comfort and money, and reducing your carbon footprint and going green. It's a great first step. I'm gonna do some measurements outside, get all that. I mean, I did thick stuff backwards here just to make it for this. Yeah. But usually we would come in.
And take a right see.
I already took pictures of the whole outside. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is taking the footprint of the house, taking some measurements of the house. It's important how we come up with a report. We go as far as in our report as finding out what kind of studs you have in your walls, 16-inch on center, what's the insulation type, what is, you know, where your house is facing, north, south, east, west, how big your rim joist, how, you know, 2x8 rim joist or 2x8 rafters in your attic area. We count windows. We take an assessment of what we think the R value is, what the size of the windows are. It's really an in-depth test of your home that we actually perform when we do an audit. We're taking all this information, we're putting it in, it goes into a computer system that actually puts out a report to us that we actually forward off to our clients.
Tony, can you explain what they're doing now?
Right now they're setting up the holes, they're drilling the holes in and filling it up with cellulose. And we have another man in the corner there who's doing the finishing, sealing it, closing it, and replacing back the siding.
What's the cellulose made out of? Is it just paper or what?
Yes, it's pulverized paper, clean paper that hasn't been in the system or processed anywhere. It's like yesterday's newspapers that didn't sell.
Mm-hmm. And you just blew some in right now, right?
Oh yeah. Some of these older homes have open cavities, so you go into one hole.
There it goes.
The pressure will come out on the other side too until she fills up.
I can see.
And when it gets dense back, then she's fine.
So it's actually filling up right now?
Yep.
Very neat. And I think you told me there was no insulation in the walls. Did you find any when you opened it up?
None whatsoever.
No insulation at all.
So basically you had siding, your outside shell, and your interior cement walls. Stuff.
This is the front of By Lane, just showing where insulation has been put in. Shingles have been removed, insulation blown in, and the shingles put back on without leaving any trace of any damage or marking.
James, how are you?
Hi John, nice to see you again.
Good to see you. It's been a couple months.
Yeah,
We're back here at the Audubon.
Yeah.
I'm excited
You
to
have some good news for us?
Absolutely. I'm excited to go over your report with you.
Great. Thank
you. Copy. We can discuss it. And the great thing that Green Tree has found out is we're going to save you guys some money.
That's great.
We're going to reduce your carbon footprint, and we're going to make this place a better place.
Well, first of all, we just want to save money, so like everybody, that makes sense. And anything we can do for the environment is a big plus for us too.
Absolutely, absolutely. So if you take a look at what we outlined here, we gave you 3 different packages to choose from.
Right.
And we basically have a menu here, and my first package is basically everything that can be done here. Mm-hmm. It's going from changing your heating system, to changing your windows, to doing insulation, to doing air sealing, which would make your greatest impact. Cost you the most money, may not be the most cost effective, but we'll figure that out.
Okay.
So if you look at package number 2, I did knock some things off, and we did drop it.
Right.
But if you look at package number 3, I think that could be the most interesting package for you guys. And that package there is basically we would do some insulation. We would do insulation in your walls all around this building, because right now you have open cavities we found through our tests.
Right.
Up in your attic area, you have a lot of old wind-washed insulation, not enough. I mean, in the Northeast, we want to have an R40 value. You probably have about an R6, R7.
That's all, yeah.
Yeah, so you lose a lot of energy through the cap of your house. So we're going to take care of that for you. So we take care of the insulation in your attic. We're going to take care of the insulation in your walls. We're actually going to insulate the ceiling of your basement. So right now, what happens is you have a lot of cold air coming in through your basement, pushing the warm air right out of your house, right through your cap. So it's one big funnel. We're going to stop that. We're going to cap your house out on the top, on the bottom, on the sides. We're going to keep your energy inside your building, and that's going to make your difference.
Great. Well, if I look at this, it looks like the bottom line is we're going to save about $6,000 each year. And what surprises me is that's just from the building envelope. Simple, really not high-tech insulation.
Absolutely.
And that was the beauty of the blower door test, because I would have thought do windows, replace the boiler, but the value of your audit here is it shows us that just simple insulation is going to cut our energy bill, our heating bill in half.
Absolutely.
And for us, and I imagine for every household seeing this, being able to cut our heating oil bill in half and save several $1,000s, in our case perhaps $6,000, is just a fantastic bargain.
Absolutely. The great part about it's not just regular insulation, just so you know. If you remember what I spoke to you about, we use blown cellulose. It's recycled newspaper treated with borates, which actually is a very healthy, it's a green product to go with the Audubon.
Great, great. So I think walking through the next steps, we're going to agree to do the simplest option.
Okay.
We're going to put down, I think, 1/3 of the roughly $20,000 cost.
Correct.
We're going to sign a contract, and I think you can do the work before the winter heating season is our goal.
Correct. Oh, and I forgot to tell you.
Yes.
You're also going to get money back from NYSERDA. They're going to help you pay for this job.
Well, how about that?
You're going to get over $3,000 back.
Okay.
How do you like that?
All right. That sounds great to me.
And it's available to anyone out there that
So
owns
that's
a home.
the 15% rebate.
Correct.
Okay. So when you finish doing the work and it's certified that it's done, as it was supposed to do, then we get the 15% or $3,000 NYSERDA rebate, I think you said in 2 or 3 months.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
And the net effect of that is we're going to save $6,000 a year with an initial net investment of $17,000.
Correct.
Which is a payback of even less than
3 years.
And then after we pay back that $17,000 in less than 3 years, of course, the $6,000 in annual savings
goes in the Audubon
every year.
pocket.
If we keep every year, yeah. So
which is exciting.
Sounds like a perfect deal. The other thing that's important to us, and I think to most people in Lewisboro, is we will be reducing our carbon footprint.
Absolutely.
So we've calculated by saving several thousand gallons of heating oil, we're going to save about 20 tons of carbon a year if we calculated it right. And by saving 20 tons of carbon a year, we figure on Bedford Audubon's or a normal household's carbon footprint of maybe 80 tons a year, we'll be reducing our carbon footprint by 25% or so.
Absolutely.
So as an environmental organization, and I think most citizens would agree, if we can save money, actually pretty much be paid money to help the environment, that's something we're going to do every day.
Absolutely. It's pretty exciting. Exciting project. Exciting project for us, and it's going to be an exciting project for the Audubon.
Great. Can't wait to start.
Great. Looking forward
Okay.
to it.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.